Welcome back. Now, if you currently don't have a podcast, you can come to this site and you're going to go to the sign up link. You're going to see an area here, and instead of saying that you already have a podcast, you're going to say that you want to start a podcast. This is where you're going to write in your identifying information and then click sign up. If you already have a podcast, and what you're going to be doing is you're going to be hosting your podcast at Spotify, you're going to click on this button that says I have a podcast. You're then going to determine where your podcast is hosted. If your podcast is hosted elsewhere, you're going to click somewhere else. Now, if you have an existing podcast and what you want to do is to switch your podcast host, you can click this button that says switch my podcast host. You are then going to go through a wizard process. You're going to click switch now. You're then going to enter the podcast name and your RSS feed. Now, what will happen is you will get a link to the email address associated with your podcast so that you can redirect your feed to Spotify for podcasters. And once you do that, you'll then be able to create new episodes inside of Spotify for podcasters. The advantage, of course, in working with Spotify for podcasters is the cost associated with hosting, which is free. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.